1,200 metres before them. And the field is set. After 3 races over the dash of the 1,000, we're off at the 1,200. They're racing. Mastermore bounced out well with Monkong, and coming forward from the outside, Competitor, who's going up to take the lead. Le Grand Risque just caught behind a bit of a wall as they start to charge from the outside. Up to second place was Kalora, now wider on the track and starting to roll forward now into a pretty strong position just after the start is Gorgeous Gus. So taking stock as they head down the side of the track, and Gorgeous Gus had raced up and gone to the lead over Competitor. Kalora's back to third. Behind those runners there was Monkong. The inside we have Mastermore a length back in the field as they head towards the turn. Atlantis Beach over on the inside. Le Grand Risque is one of the last ones with Trade War. They're about to negotiate the turn and head into the straight, and Gorgeous Gus is in front. Made a swift move just after the start and controls proceedings. Competitor about to probe for the inside run. It comes now on the outside. Kalora, now Monkong starting to get over the ground well, moves up to third and fourth. Our widest on the track, Trade War. Down the straight, Gorgeous Gus joined now by Competitor. Also Mastermore trying to punch through in the centre. They're coming from everywhere. Trade War down the outside. Monkong. Trade War raced up to Monkong, takes the lead, and Trade War pulls away to victory. Monkong second, third. Atlantis Beach, the debutant, got home well. Mastermore was over on the inside, and then Gorgeous Gus. Le Grand Risque back in the field was Competitor and Kalora, and only 3 lengths top end to tail. Trade War has swept home. They've been making ground out wide today and has swept home to victory. 350 and 140. Monkong, who was expected to be up on the speed. There was just plenty of speed in it, with a lot of the runners nearer the outside jumping well and really pushing forward to get to the top. And Monkong ended up being back to third and fourth in the early stages, and then as far back as fifth, presented on the turn, got home well. But Trade War, who's had one swift run at them from the back of the field, has swept home over the top and has got the victory. So Trade War is successful. Michael Lane and Chris Parnham. New season, same result. Chris Parnham with a win. As we get the numbers now, it's 4, 5, 3 and 1. Or 4, 5, I should say, 4, 5, 3 and 8. Apologies. 113.36 with a last 600 in 35.89. It is won by a half length, won by a half. 4, 5, 3 and 8. 4, 5, 3 and 8. 113.36 the run, 35.89 and won by 1.5. The winner is number 4, Trade War. 4-year-old brown gelding, side by Trade Fair from Unsinkable Molly, owned by R. Giblet with J. Pusey, J. Scray and S. Scray, A. Barnett, S. Barget with M. Nelson, P. Bernard, A. Ruck, L. Jerry, M. Danskin, M. Bushby, J. Harrison, M. Miller, R. Newbold, and P. Freeman with the Falsifier Syndicate managed by G. Ralston, the Boys Business Syndicate managed by G. Manley, and the Canal Enterprises Syndicate managed by P. Capararo. 6 starts, 2 wins, no placings. Michael Lane from Buoyant Up training. Chris Parnham riding, sweeping home to victory on the outside. 4, 5, 3 and 8. Monkong is second. 5-year-old Chestnut Gelding. Centillo Moments of Treasure. Emro, Jason Pateman, Brad Rawiller, 13 starts, 1 win, 5 placings, and third to the 3, which was Atlantis Beach. First start for Cliff Green and Steve Parnham. Cliff Green owning. 4-year-old Chestnut Gelding side by Turak Toff from Vignor, and fourth to the 8, which was Mastermore for Reese Radford and Jade McNord. 4, 5, 3 and 8. More down into the yard with Britt and Scotty.
Thanks very much, Matt. I've got Michael Lane here in the yard. Trade War, 3 starts, heavy 8, heavy 8, heavy 8. Were you looking for the dry track and some sunshine?
Yeah, look, we really I liked him last week. I had something on him, and yeah, he probably didn't let down as good as we thought. I was a bit last start. I didn't look like he really got the 1400, so we dropped him back to 12 today. Dry track, like you say, we think suits him better. But yeah, look, like I say, his last start it was a lot better run anyway. So and today he's come out and won, which is great for the stable. So.
1,200 metres, you say, dropping back. Is this where you look to keep him around now?
I think a 14 on the dry track would be fine, but the 14 on the heavy 8 or heavy 10 the other day definitely stretched him for sure.
For the stable, obviously Bunbury based, how have you been impacted by the Bunbury redevelopment, and what sort of changes have you had to make in your training?
Yeah, it's obviously hard, Brittany. We've had to travel on basically an hour to get to a training centre. So it's very probably taxing. The horses are seen as starting to getting used to it now, but you're very taxing on the staff and with the extra hours and all the rest of it. So it is what it is. So we'll keep on punching through it, and I'm sure we'll come out the other side. Is
there a little bit of a transition period in that, in getting the horses used to, I guess, that new regime and everything like that?
Oh, for sure. As you know, Brittany, it's anything different with the horses. It can be a positive sometimes with some horses and a negative with others. They all accept things different, and you've got to sort of work through that as you go along, basically. You think the one you think is going to accept it won't be the one who accepts it, and vice versa. So, yeah, it's a bit of a suck and see sort of thing, but, yeah, we're working through it, and we seem to get the handle on the training system now a bit better, so, no, we'll get there.
Hopefully it's onwards and upwards from here. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Brittany.
There's Michael Lane after the victory of Trade War, and Chris Parnham is with Scott.
Well, Chris, you rode this horse 2 starts ago on the heavy 8. That's more like him today after that debut win back at Bunbury when he flashed so much potential.
Yeah, his first win, as you say, was really, really strong, and then he hasn't showed that form since that first start win. So maybe heavy tracks and just taking him a while to get right has probably been the reason for it. But today, he just, back sort of on a firmer surface today. He let down pretty strong, so hopefully he can have a few more wins this campaign.
How'd you enjoy the break?
It was good. Always good to recharge the batteries, but I was definitely ready to get back into it once I sort of after Saturday I was ready to come back.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks.
Refreshed and recharged Chris Parnham after taking that little break after his season last year, and what a season it was. But with that workload, he was ready for a break. He got one, and now back to get sunk into it, and does so aboard Trade War for Michael Lane.
When he gets up under the lights to play his thing.